still have overhead resistance. That is our upward pivot point through the rest of the year in the 351.39 to 56.41 region. But until then, this is still a zone of resistance that can contain buying through August and possibly into later year. Now, we have been anticipating the low 350s again following the settlement a week and a half or so ago above this 300.69 formation as a 2 to 3 week target. Now, yesterday we opened clearly above the sister formation at 328.14. We did not close above it though, and so the question is where now from here? If we can open above 328.14 today, we did that on Monday without any upside follow through. So, but I will say today, if we open above 328.14, and we may, an unchanged open would provide that, we could make our way up to not so much the 350s, but we have these carefully chosen minor points on the way up. Bottom line, closing today above the 328.14 extreme channel top will keep the 350s in reach this week. Tuesday settlement above 328.14 allows a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday rally into the low to mid 350s, where once again we can top out through August perhaps and fall away again from here. But if we were to close Friday above 356.41, then we enter a longer term buy signal that I would expect to play out through the rest of the year essentially. This 518.73 5-year channel top, then likely, possibly by the end of the year. This could be a 3 to 5 month rally. The last time we were in this position was in November when we closed above the same structure and we almost reached this, but that was a post-election, pre-inauguration, pre-Musk-Trump battling. That all played out in about 3 to 5 weeks where we almost reached this channel top. But I do think under present circumstances, if we close about 356.41, then the 518.73 area likely within 6 months or less. Until then, that is your short sale zone. 328.14 is this extreme channel top. We've yet to close above it, and if we do today, Tuesday, I do see a constructed dynamic through the rest of the week. Now, in terms of a downward pivot point, that would come with a violation, that is to say a settlement today below this newly formed rising 2-week channel bottom at 321.29. So this structure can be bought, and as long as we do not close below it, by the end of next week or sooner, we should see our still targeted 351.39 to 356.41. 321.29 is a solid day trade level and 3 to 5 day upside swing trade level. And into next week or this week, we could reach the low to mid 350s above 321.29. Closing below 321.29, I see no good reason to stay long Tesla if your time horizon is 3 to 5 days. I think you can play the short side then down to 302.73. Check us out at wickedstocks.com. You get a 5-day free trial up front. You also get weekly Apple stock, daily triple Q, daily SPY, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100 analysis, and 2 stock picks every week. You can see that all by going to wickedstocks.com.